That is AM 4:53, and we're headed to Auburn, Georgia, outside of Atlanta, to pick up some drums.
Right on.
It's early. I need a donut.
Hey there, I need a small coffee with cream and 6 chocolate-covered cake donuts. That's it. Alright, yeah.
It's like Chad's running on Dunkin' this morning.
It's early.
Here we go, drum. Just picked these crazy things up. It's time for some Remo Mastertouch to get back to Tennessee. Okay, I'm back from my crazy trip. This is the Remo Mastertouch. These are getting very rare. I found this and I drove to Atlanta to get this morning. I'm back and I'm absolutely beat. These are about to have a whole lot of fun and a whole second life. Okay, first tuning of these 4 toms. We are doing something very special today. I am bringing in something extremely fun. Oh yeah! This is a Remo Mastertouch. This crazy thing I'm about to take apart because these are power toms, and power toms are about late 80s and early 90s, and they just don't really fit it with music right now. These drums wouldn't get played, so I'm gonna modernize them a little bit. Kind of like what I do with everything else that I've done with something. Everything's player grade. So we're gonna try this and see how this will work. I think this will be okay. These are really unique drums, and I'll try to find out as much as I can about these things and see if I can come up with some sort of knowledge about them. I've played them today on 2 songs that I'm gonna put out. This is the original color. They're gonna change. I don't wanna tell what the color is, but it'll be fun. Yeah, these are, I believe these are the early 90s Remos. The guy that I bought these from, he got them from the original owner. Oh, every once in a while you go on road trips and you get crazy stories. Well, this crazy story ends up, the guy that bought these from Atlanta, I believe it was Rhythm City or maybe Atlanta Percussion, they were $3,800 for these things. And I'll try to throw a picture up and make sure what they look like, because I got a 6-piece kit out of it. So kick, snare, tom-tom, tom-tom. Everything's suspended. I'll explain all that later, but today we're taking this drum apart, seeing exactly how it's made, because it seems to be a little different than my original version of these shells that I have on my piccolo. These have a different bearing edge that almost looks plastic. We're about to find out. Hey, it's Mastertouch Remo Day. Okay, let's get a look at this thing. The badges came off with dental floss, so that was super easy. That stuff just absolutely just kind of gave way. The lugs are really just a really short lug, but they have this extra spacer and they're kind of lightweight. It doesn't feel super heavy. It doesn't feel like the super cheap stuff, but it's kind of mid-grade stuff. It's what it feels like weight-wise as far as this goes compared to like DW and Pearl and stuff. But that's that, and just super thin, hard rubber washer. That's okay. And 2 simple screws. That's all the lug really is. This drum shell is a very different story. When you kind of see if I can zoom into that. That product it's closer to MDF, more like kitchen cabinets than it is to trees. It's faded over a while, but that's all right because I'm about to change that color. This is really unique. I don't actually know what this is. It almost feels like plastic. I really don't know what that actually is for the bearing edge. It's rolled over on the back side and it just cuts down at an angle on the other. It is like a particle board or MDF or cabinet material type stuff is what it is, but it's really, I don't know, it's really different. You can also see what the coating is on the inside of this drum. It's fascinating. It feels kind of lightly fuzzy. It doesn't feel like the coating on the old inside of fiberglass drums the way Pearl or Tama did it before, where they coated the drums on the late 70s, early 80s drums. This is different. This is softer. I don't really know what this coating is. I know it's just sprayed in there, but whatever it is changes the way I guess it resonates. Okay, I gotta talk about this. This is really interesting. Crazy interesting. Remember, Remo makes this drum. Remo makes this ambassador head. When I put this ambassador head on, I can push my finger, and that is tight with the way that curve is on their hoop. They molded that after their curve on their hoops because they knew exactly how consistent that was. That thing fits. Here's an Evans G2. When I put it on, I have to push in. It's gonna have to really be pulled down to get that curve. It's gonna have to be tuned tighter than the Remo will have to be tuned to make that sit the same. Because I can, there's a big difference right there. Here, look at it. That's a lot of flex right there. Just on where it's not touching the thing. Let's see if we can do this. Now the Remo. It's wild that fits. Crazy. That's so smart of them.
Hello there, I'm Tommy Thomason. Yesterday I was One Piece. I went to Drum Supply House in Nashville, and then guess what? Now I can speak. Yeah.